You know what? Let me try restarting Discord. I'll do that. All right, I'll be right back.
He didn't even finish his sentence.
Dude. And this is what it would look like if it was just a Rescos and Stubs podcast.
Hi, welcome to the Tree Stump Podcast.
I forgot that's what we named it.
And Stubs.
Well, welcome in, everyone. I'm glad we're glad we're back. Welcome to the inaugural
first episode
of the Tree Stump Podcast. Thanks for being here. Have a great night.
Bye.
Do. You know what, dude? You know what, dude? Are you deep throating a friggin' gherkin right now? What the fuck? Hot
That's
pocket?
a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Pizza.
nice, dude.
The crust is really crunchy.
Do you
wanna-
ever
do you
think
wanna
to just
finish
eat
your pizza?
before you?
Well, I'll finish full recording. It's fine. Oh my god, dude.
You know, that's like the first rule.
You know how many times we've broken that rule, dude?
Dude.
How many times I've broken that rule?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
you specifically.
We all are to blame, first of all.
You know, Stubbs may snack. None of us eat a full meal.
That's still
while
eating
we're
on. I mean, that's still technically eating on stuff.
No, it's just crust. It's not a full meal.
You're a full meal. That's a
I
snack.
ate the rest of the pizza while I was trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
So anyway, how are you guys doing?
I'm good, dude. How you doing?
You guys doing good?
Please tell me you're recording.
I've been recording for a solid 8 minutes so far.
That's fucking awesome.
I even recorded our first episode
Oh, okay, cool.
of the Tree
That'll be
Stump
the
podcast.
intro.
Yeah.
Record what now?
Huh?
The original concept of this podcast was the Tree Stump Podcast.
Uh-huh.
So while you were out of Discord, it was just the two of us. So
Yep.
it's just like,
Oh, okay.
welcome to the inaugural episode of the Tree Stump Podcast.
Oh, jeez, fucking Christ. You know what, dude?
Yeah, we told you. We weren't lying.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
all right. It's been a while.
I missed
But
that.
anyway, saw it. Welcome back. This is. Oh my God! Wait, what episode are we on?
It's 9, I think.
Is this
One of
9?
them.
This
Hold
is
on.
8 or 9.
Hold on. Let me look.
It's definitely one of them.
Hold on. Videos. We are episode 8.
This is episode 8.
8.
Welcome back.
How was them
Episode
apples?
8 of
8.
the Ridiculous Minds podcast. You have Rescos. You have Stein.
Frescosi.
I had to think about that. And you have Stubbs.
The Ocho.
They did.
I
to
do
think about
want to start the episode
Do ya?
by saying I know we said last time on the next episode we were going to have part 2 of Mason.
Yeah, we fucking lied.
Yeah,
So-
there's been a lot of scheduling conflicts recently.
Little
It has
bit.
been a scheduling nightmare along with some
A lot
technology
of
issues that we may jump into.
I was
bit
sick.
later.
Somebody else was sick. Somebody couldn't be here. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's why you always lead this part. You think we're fucking stupid or something?
Yeah,
No, I
why
just
do you
do.
always lead this part?
Yeah,
You
come
never.
on, dude.
We used to
don't know.
always have like take turns with the intro. But the last like two and a
we
half
didn't.
seasons.
We never
has
took
been all-
turns with the intro.
Oh, yeah.
In the
we've been
beginning,
doing
we
that until
did.
the last 5 episodes.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Hmm?
Stein, am I wrong?
Mm-hmm.
No. In the beginning, we all took
Look at his
turns.
smile. He knows.
I'm so bad at having a poker face.
Dude, we did. We took turns for the first like 3 episodes.
I really don't think we did.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
for the first like 3 episodes, I think we did.
Yeah, and then it's just been the fucking Rescos show.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
No.
Record it over then.
No, we
Yes,
already did
well-
the intro. It's
No,
fine.
it's too late, dude.
No, you already started it.
I'll tell you. Yeah,
But so,
too late.
dudes, I mean, fucking Jesus. I feel like a fucking independent contractor. I mean, what
I'm
do you,
trying to rally you guys because at the beginning of these things, you guys are just going on and droning, and we're not even started we started the recording. We're not even starting the episode yet.
bro,
Don't
we're a
throw
train
words into
rot
this.
podcast. What do you expect?
I know, but I have to start the episode.
No, you don't.
Somebody does.
No, nobody does.
Listen, dude. I'm gonna fucking. Have you ever had anybody fart directly into your nostrils?
Yes, I mean, no.
Because That's what's gonna happen in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that gas mask on you, whoever that is, and I'm just gonna like connect the tube to my ass and fucking
Hell
blast
yeah,
that
Yeah,
shit.
dude. Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
I have a couple questions for you guys. Actually, these
Is
were
it?
all
Do you
things
want to
that
do
popped
the
up
intro
into
next
my-
podcast episode? Because that'd be great.
If you want to do the intro next episode,
I didn't say
we
I
can do
wanted
that.
to do it. I would just be nice for you to offer it.
Well,
Yeah,
then,
it would
fucking,
be.
do you
I
want
like-
it or not?
I'm not saying I want it, and I'm not saying Stein wants it. I'm just saying you're being pretty selfish.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
dude. You're right.
That's all I'm saying.
You should probably like fuck off or something.
Yeah, you should probably like
Almost
figure
like,
it out, dude. A real friend would be like, "Hey guys, anybody else want to do this for a change?" Wow.
All right, you know what?
For
There
real.
wouldn't even be a podcast without me, dude.
Sure about that? Sure about? You know
Yeah.
what, Stein? You hear that?
Good
I don't
luck
know.
scheduling anything between the two of you fuckers.
Listen, I'm
Hey.
not saying that we're the best
Figure it
at
out.
that. But we
But we
could
can-
get an episode or two in the next year.
Yeah,
Exactly. So get fucked, dude. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and it would be fucking sick.
Yeah, I would. Like probably.
What'd be hilarious is if Stein edited an episode, like one of the next episodes, and it's just me and Stein in the
Just
episode.
cut you out.
It's a completely random episode. And
So
then we
every time you
release
go
the
to talk-
actual episode the following fucking week.
Every time you go to talk, I just zoom in on one of us while you're talking.
No, you just have a Ghostbusters symbol with my face in it instead of the ghost over my camera.
Hate it.
Oh,
Yeah, you slimer.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Sliming around.
Yeah, you slime.
Anyway, couple questions for you guys. These all just popped into my head today.
Wow.
The first one, and I already asked Stein this, but I'm going to ask it again. Stubs, have you ever been curious to learn what seagull tastes like?
I've been curious about what a lot of meat tastes like.
Seagull specifically.
Seagull specifically?
It's just like
Like,
kinda wanna eat one of you.
I would say it's very much like pigeon.
see, it's interesting because Stein Googled it, and you said it was very fishy.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes
I heard
sense.
it described. I read it described as like really gamey meat sprinkled with rotten fish juice.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
doesn't
like real
sound good.
fish, real fishy because they eat fish. So apparently they also taste like fish,
That makes
but
sense.
it's also like really tough meat. And yeah, apparently it's just absolutely awful.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
know.
their
I just-
feet taste
actually, I
good,
wonder
though.
if pigeon would taste more like quail or like
I'm pretty sure it
feel
probably
like-
would.
like
feel like it would.
pheasant. You guys ever had quail or pheasant? It's delicious.
Mm-mm.
I've had quail. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I've had a quail egg. I've also had regular
I've had a
quail.
quail
I've had
egg.
quail drumsticks.
That reminds me though. Wow. Apparently seagulls don't taste good. Apparently their eggs are a delicacy.
I did not know that.
Me neither.
Where?
I don't know. Probably like
Alright.
Norway or something.
Mm.
Sounds like a Norway thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
side.
Sounds like Norwegian.
Yeah. They like weird rotten fish things.
Yeah,
So,
they do. The
It's like a
Scandinavians.
thing, like surströmming, that can of like
it's disgusting.
fermented shark or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see all those videos
ramen.
of people opening it.
Yep.
And it's the smell. It's like death.
Ugh. No thanks. So my second question,
hmm
Stubs. If you got $1 million right now,
Yep.
but the only cheese that you could buy for the rest of your life is Kraft Singles,
hmm
would you do it?
Yeah.
Would you take that $1 million?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That seemed to be up in the air for a lot of people.
Easy.
No argument at all. Are you good with Kraft Singles?
Yep. Like Kraft singles. I snack on Kraft singles. I mean, it looks like it.
Stein's face.
Gross.
What about you, Stein?
I would take it. I would take the $1 million because you said I can't buy any other cheese, but I can still make cheese. So I just learned how to make cheese. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you can't make cheese.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
I'd
that's
still
not,
take
that's
it.
not what you said.
Well,
I would still take it because it's still $1 million and I could find other foods to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
would
mean,
take
if all
it too,
like
but
I
a
was
lot of our
relegated
friends,
to was, oh, then maybe no lasagna,
there'd be no lasagna.
no ricotta.
I would never have a good pizza again.
Oh, no pizza.
It would just have Kraft singles on it.
I said I would never have a good pizza again.
Have you ever had a pizza with Kraft singles?
Oh.
I can imagine one.
Yeah, I could too. No, thank you.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it more now, aren't you, Stubs?
Still take the million.
Still taking it?
I think I would still take it too, but the pizza makes it tough.
Pizza makes it
like pizza.
real tough.
I love me a good pizza.
If what are the consequences is if after I take the million, I'm like, I can't handle this anymore, and I eat the pizza with mozzarella on it.
You owe $1 million.
Okay, so I just give the million back.
Well, yeah, but assumingly at that point you've spent some
Why
of
would
that
I
million.
spend it?
So now you're
Why
owed.
wouldn't I? Why would I be? Why would I be stupid? Why wouldn't I just invest it and then just spend the money that I'm making off the interest?
Okay. If you got $1 million right now,
Yeah.
you're telling me you're investing $1 million right now? You're not like getting rid of some debt
Yeah.
or buying a house
Yes.
or anything like that and then investing the rest?
All of
You're
it.
just going to invest the full $1 million?
Yes.
That's crazy to me.
I think I would also invest the full $1 million. Because
I'm not. I wouldn't
like,
invest the full million. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I'd pay off
Because
debt and I'd buy a house cash. Basically, is what would happen.
Right. Exactly. That's where I'm at.
I think I would pay off my debt, invest the rest, and just live off of the interest and dividends or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you could just put into a mutual fund that friggin' matches the S&P 500 and be set for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. And then, you can still buy a house. You'll just have to, take out a mortgage like everybody else, but you don't really have to work at it very much because you have all this interest coming in.
Yeah. I don't know. If I want $1 million right now, don't get me wrong, I'm definitely investing, but I'm not investing the full $1 million. I'm getting rid of debt. I'm most likely buying a house, and then I'll invest the rest of it.
I don't think I would buy the house in cash because
No, I just like put like half the money down on a down payment, so my monthly payment is small.
You know,
Fair.
you know.
That's where I'm at.
it's kind of crazy now that you could be like, oh, I'm getting $1 million. I can buy 2 houses.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Two average houses.
Yeah, 2 mid-sized houses, not even like large.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And depending on the area, obviously,
yeah,
but
it's
like,
pretty rough.
mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's in Boston, it's like maybe I can get like 3/4 of a house.
Yeah,
If that.
if you want a nice house in like Wellesley, dude, that's a down payment. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's fucking crazy.
Super, super crazy.
Oh, dude.
Stein, I have a Steinism for you.
Oh,
yeah?
boy.
I do.
Let's hear it.
And I would like you to explain to me the concept of the sonic boom.
Okay, hold on. Did you say a Stein question or a Steinism?
Steinism.
Okay. The sonic boom.
Yes. So what is, according to Stein, in Stein's infinite wisdom, what is the sonic boom?
The tricky part about this one is that I know the answer, so I
Yeah.
have to make some shit up. Okay, give me a second here. So you got all of these atoms and molecules. But the molecules are made out of atoms. And atoms are actually all of these clones of a really tiny dude named Atom. And this dude was created by Jim, of course. Part of the primordial soup. Very important. And Atom is really important because he has all of these little copies of himself. I mean, you've seen what's it called? Star
movie?
Wars episode. Was it episode 2, the one with Jango Fett and Boba Fett and all the clones
Oh,
on
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Camino? Yeah.
Yep.
So it's kind of like that, but with Adam, and there's a lot more. And real tiny. So, so basically, like molecules are basically just copies of this dude named Adam just holding hands and forming a bigger, particle of atoms.
Mhm.
And what happens is when you take something that's really fast, right?
Mhm.
Faster than the speed of sound. That object is made out of a bunch of little atoms. And then the air is also made out of atoms. Once you hit a certain speed of just ramming atoms into other atoms, it hurts them and they scream. And that is the sonic boom that you're hearing. So it's basically like, okay, you got this steel plane and all these little atoms picking up that steel, and then you're just fucking launching them at 700 miles an hour into all of the hydrogenese atoms and the oxygenese atoms. That's the countries that they're from, respectively. And it hurts. So they're like, and then sonic boom.
Okay.
Can you imagine, just
So-
for a moment,
Yeah.
is if you actually hit the sound barrier, like a jet is just going, about to hit Mach 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hits Mach 1, and all you hear is, ah.
Yeah, well, if you listen to it under a microscope, that is what it sounds like.
Listen to it under a microscope.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold your ear up to it. So
Yeah, then you can hear
hang
the-
on. So these atoms that are tiny
Tiny men.
people.
Mhm.
Are they also made
I
up
don't
of
want to
atoms?
presume that they're men. They might also be women.
No, those are
Um,
Eves.
Bunch of dudes.
Oh, okay. That's a whole other issue. So these atoms are made out of the component, their component that they make up. So, like, if they're in steel, they're made out of steel. Is that what you're saying?
You're asking a lot of questions here, dude. No,
Well,
no.
we're trying
What
to
I'm
get to the bottom of what the sonic boom is, man.
What I'm saying is, okay, so you got the atoms, but you got molecules too, which are a whole bunch of atoms combined. So what they do is, this atom, who is from the land of, we'll say in the case of steel, we got this atom which comes from the land of carbon. He's a carbonese atom, and then you got this atom who's from Irontopia. He's an ironese atom, and then they like hold hands, and now they form one they're like a power couple that forms a steel atom, and steel is the name of the power couple.
Would
And
that
then
be
there's a whole
steel
bunch of those.
molecule, not a steel atom?
Correct. Sorry, I misspoke there. Yeah. I don't know why they call them molecules. I think the atoms kind of made that one up. Kind of weird.
So
They
has
have their
anybody
own
ever
languages?
found a way to speak to the atoms? Do they have a language?
Science has not advanced that far yet, and I think it's really stupid that you would think that it has. So,
Stubs, you want to take this one? I got nothing.
but we can hear them under a microscope. We can hear their conversations. We just can't speak to them yet.
So we know if they have a language.
But yeah, we just don't understand the language yet.
Okay.
Why don't we? What's the language? Just their own language?
Yeah, well, there's
Atomese.
like, yeah, you got like oxygenese, and then I think the iron atoms. You know how like the periodic symbol for iron is Fe
Yeah.
or ferrum or whatever. Well, they got like ferromes, and then there's like uranium, which is like they speak Uranus, and
Okay. I think that's a
I
sufficient
really
line of
regret
questioning.
asking you this question.
Yeah, I would too.
I think it's a good question, and I'm really glad you asked it, because it's important that we all learn about science every day. And this was your daily dose of science. So, fun fact.
I hope that there's not some kid out there that may in the future watch this and take you completely
If
seriously.
there is a
That'd be
kid that
hilarious.
is watching our fucking podcast, we have a problem.
That's true.
I will tell you that Bill Nye personally calls me every night to thank me for my contributions to science for these
Oh
Steinisms.
God,
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bill Guy, the
100%.
science guy.
Yeah. Bill Guy, the Science Nye.
Do you think if you met Bill Nye in real life, you would be able to just call him Bill, or would you full name him every chance you get?
I feel like he's a full namer.
Yeah, I call him William.
I feel like I wouldn't be able to just call him Bill.
Yeah, excuse me,
I
Bill
would have
Nye.
to be like, "How are you, Bill Nye?" Like, I can't
Yeah.
just
Kind
say
of a-
Bill.
It's kind of a package deal. Bill Nye.
Hey, science guy. Hey,
Well, how you doing, Mr. Science?
Science.
science, dude.
Does your bow tie get hard when you're turned on?
Yes. So do my socks.
Why did you jump to the bow tie?
That is the first thing I
Why
thought of.
did you jump to socks? Why
Wait,
am I here?
Why do you have hard socks?
I don't know.
There's so many answers to that question, and I don't think you want to know any of them.
I can tell you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
All I'm trying to say is that the sonic boom argument made no sense.
What do you mean? I think it made perfect sense.
I don't know, dude.
Walk me through. Walk me through it. What part of that didn't make sense to you?
Well, fucking what?
Nice, dude. Let me address those concerns.
Yeah,
No.
let me. They're threefold.
The threefold?
One
What's the first fold?
is that it has to do with Jim.
Oh yeah, Jim. Dude, Jim is a really. I almost called you Jim. Jim's a really important part of this. Can you
Yeah.
believe I almost mistook you for Jim? That means you're a holy man.
Yeah, I'm a shaman. Second fold too.
Shaman.
Adam with how are these atoms made up of tinier atoms?
That's a good question.
Like what are
Yeah,
the atoms
so-
made up of? Because like what? And,
So there's this other guy.
and
So there's
C,
this,
you know,
Yeah, 1, 2, C.
yeah.
okay,
One,
so there's this
two,
other
and
guy.
C.
There's this other guy out there named subatomic particles, and he makes up Atom. There's like okay,
Right, but who makes him up?
okay. Well, so we got quark, we got neutrino, we got
Those are stars.
Higgs boson. We got stars,
Higgs boson.
something like that. All those little subatomic particles. Those are they got their own society going on inside of Atom.
You're a subatomic
So
society.
Adam has societies going on inside of him.
Yeah, you got quark. You got photons. You got electrons. You got
Okay, and
positrons. You got
what make up
neutrinos.
the things that are in the subatomic particles?
Well, like a fucking quantum physicist to you, dude.
Yes,
That's the whole point of the question.
you
yeah.
actually really do.
Oh shit. I don't know. I can get there.
Therapist by day, quantum physicist at night.
Mm-hmm. Dude, did you model your T-shirt off of like an event horizon in a black hole, dude? Like,
I did actually.
is that
What is this voice you're doing?
is that like a thing where you're like you like model your shirts after cool things in nature?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, actually. So Event Horizon was a pretty good movie.
I really like
from the
that movie
90s.
actually. I've seen
It's
the movie
pretty
a
good.
lot.
definitely seen it once, but it was pretty good. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, and you're like,
Uh,
you're not in Jurassic Park. What are you doing?
yeah, it's
I
close
think
though.
Stubs is broken. We don't record for 3 weeks, so we come back to this.
You
If-
know what you guys should be doing? You guys
What's
should
that,
be,
dude?
you guys should imagine. You guys should just imagine.
I imagine, dude. I feel like if you combine Event Horizon and Jurassic Park, you have Dead Space.
That is a great point. I
Mhm.
think that is correct. They should make a Dead Space movie.
I thought there were
should be kinda-
talks about that.
That'd be kind of sick.
Who would play friggin' what's his face? What's his name? Simon or something?
Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Not
Can you
everybody
imagine?
should be played by Danny DeVito.
No, I don't know. Can you imagine Dead Space, but the protagonist is Danny DeVito? That would be incredible.
It would be
I really
pretty
want
fun.
somebody to edit like Danny DeVito in Dead Space.
I'm sure there's a mod for it.
Yeah.
Better be.
No, like
Like
the
there's not.
cinematics in Dead Space, like put Danny DeVito in them.
The one way I started blasting.
Exactly.
I got my Magnum condoms. I got my Wad 100s. I'm ready to plow.
All right, dude. So, I know we had a couple weeks
What?
of no recording. Like we said, we had a lot of scheduling issues trying to get Mason on at the same time as us, and then Stubbs got sick, and then Stein's computer exploded, which obviously isn't fully recuperated yet, being as
We're
you
working
can
on it.
see how zoomed out he is right now.
You can.
Tiny head.
It's bothering him. I know it is.
It is.
But dude,
You need.
but think of it this way, dude. How else are we gonna see that cool blanket on your banister outside of your room?
I was thinking about that.
How
We
else
did.
would we see that, dude? How else would we see that?
We got air dried or else it'll melt.
Oh, really?
It's made out of white chocolate, so
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
What?
Why does it look pink though?
blood.
Oh,
Are you beating
white
each
chocolate
other?
and covered in blood.
Are you beating each other with white chocolate?
I
I said
don't want to get too into
Ghirardelli.
that for legal reasons. So,
What have we devolved
I
into?
don't even fucking know, dude.
also, well, let's keep that out. Actually, cut that.
No. Let's keep that right in.
Why do you say things knowing full well you want them to cut out?
Because it's funny.
Exactly.
It is really fucking bright in here.
No, you should keep it where it's
It's really what in here?
bright.
It's really fucking bright in here, dude. It was fucking with these bad boys on.
Oh,
Oh
Hell yeah,
dude.
brother.
you couldn't see because your future's so goddamn bright.
Whoa, dude.
That's supposed to be an insult?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it is. That's
if
what he
anything,
said.
that was a compliment.
No.
I was gonna say.
It was being facetious, dude.
You always being faucetous.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Don't bring faucets into this.
Yeah,
I
man,
don't
you
know why
should
I'm doing
friggin'
this. I
just
don't like this.
friggin' take your Kohler and
No.
get the friggin' hell out of here. You know what I mean?
Bring the what now?
Your Kohler.
You just
Kohler?
put a,
That's
you
a
just put a
type of
hard R
faucet.
on cola. Oh,
No, Kohler.
Huh?
It's a type of
What's a Kohler?
faucet.
it is?
Oh,
It's the brand name of a faucet.
AOHLER.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you guys. Will you fucking like get with it or something?
Have you
What are
ever
you
thought
doing
about
this
how-
voice for?
Have you ever thought about how crypto was really just kind of like Cole's Cash?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
What are we on about today?
I don't even know,
I
dude.
don't know, what do you mean?
What are you drinking?
Me?
I
I got
I don't
some
care.
peach lemonade vodka.
It's
got one.
it's vodka with peaches. It's peaches.
I got water.
Dude, that's so sick. Are you probably getting real fucked up on that, dude?
Oh yeah, dude.
Stubbs,
Yeah, well,
I
the
can't
funny part is I'm actually
fucked up
allergic to
enough.
water.
No,
so-
fucking not even close to. You fucking dude. It's fucking. You should drink more water, bro. Get fucked up like the rest of us.
I could make a drink.
You
What can I
could.
make?
You also shut the fuck up.
No. Right. Fuck up. I could, dude. I'm not going to though. That's not gonna happen. I'm not very good at that.
That one hit me. You can also shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Dude, that was hot as shit. Can I make a martini? I can make a martini.
Fucking say it, don't spray it.
Yeah, dude, spray it. Don't say. What are you, fucking 3?
Yeah, that's why I did that. Look at dude, freaking 3-year-old's face when they cough are the funniest fucking faces, dude. They're always like
It's a wonder natural selection didn't fucking ruin us
straight up.
based off of how we are when we're 3. Crazy.
It's a wonder natural selection doesn't ruin us now.
Yeah, that's
What do you mean? We got like cars and guns and shit.
dude.
I'm
yeah.
saying us, like the 3 of us.
Oh. No, natural selection just wipes out my vehicles.
That's true. They either get stolen or totaled.
Yeah. Well, no, one is still, other than what I have now, one is still driving around. I don't have it, but my friend does.
Yeah, that's fair.
Speaking
my
of
oldest
driving
one,
around,
too.
how's your bike?
My new one is great.
You got a new bike?
Yeah, the
Insurance?
So I got insurance payout, and they forgot to deduct my deductible from the payment.
Hell
Did we
yeah,
talk about
dude.
that on the podcast? Yeah, we did.
I don't think so. I think I got it.
No.
I don't think we've recorded
I meant
since.
The old one. The
stealing.
Oh yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
we
you
talked
should
about
do
that,
with the new one
yeah. What's that?
is keep it exactly where you left the old one
It's a good idea, dude.
in the same fashion.
With the same lock.
The
I
same
could do
lock,
that with a
dude.
different lock, but I'm keeping it inside. the wrap back.
Because you imagine the enjoyment the rest of the neighborhood can have.
Yeah, dude, I'll just keep
You
fucking
really got to
giving
think
out
about the
bikes.
kids of the neighborhood.
You
dude.
got it's all about the
Think of
children.
Yeah, you're
You
right.
gotta
you're
think
right.
about the children. That's
the-
what I'm saying, dude. You guys gotta think about it. You gotta think about the kids.
Get a little bit of that out.
I want to take a little bit here. Let's talk about diddling for a moment.
Oh no. Yeah, let's talk about diddling, dude. What do you got to say?
You ever
Talking to
diddle?
the diddly over here.
You guys ever diddle yourself a little bit? You know, fucking just sit at home having a scotch or some sort of beverage, like maybe some sort of peach vodka beverage, and you just sit back and you're just like,
Do I go like this? Like
Yeah, yeah.
waft it
Just-
into my nose?
no, you just fucking sit there. You just diddle yourself a little bit. You just
Whenever,
you fluff yourself up a bit. You just sit back and you're just like,
wafting. Whenever I hear the word diddle, I always think of somebody being like, it's
jazz hands,
gonna be like that kind of motion. What was that?
jazz hands,
No, that's not jazz hands, dude. That's fucking diddle hands.
diddle hands.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
not even joking when I say this. I don't know that there's any allegations. Every time I hear the word diddle, I think of Mr. Noodle from Elmo.
Why do I feel like that makes sense?
I don't know.
He was a creepy looking dude.
Bro, is that the Google Pixel Watch?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I like mine.
It tracks my shit. Well, not my actual shit. I don't track that. I'm not Mason.
Mason does.
Mason does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does do that.
We'll find out
Um,
about that soon.
It's it's comfy. It's circular, which is always a good quality to have in a watch. Circular is
You
always
like
fun.
circular versus square?
I'm pretty indifferent.
Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
there's that big of a difference.
No.
Well, one of them's circle, one of them's square, so there's a pretty big difference.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
Dude,
in
did
terms
you
of
ever learn shapes?
fashion, no. In terms of fashion of the watch, I don't really think it matters.
What a fucking
I go
fashion
back
your
and
watch.
forth on the square versus the circle debate. I also like the way that the square look is more on my wrist.
Yeah,
know.
but if it's a circle, then you could pretend that you're Ben 10.
Or just any other person with a watch.
No, but like Ben 10 had the circle one.
I don't even know what Ben 10 is, so.
God, you're old.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Forgot
Wow.
about that part. Do you
It
remember
was
the
a
Great
TV
Depression?
show.
Bro, this coming from a couple of dudes that don't know what fucking Fraggle Rock is. Don't freaking sit here and talk about, doesn't matter. Don't fucking sit here
Hey,
and
hold on.
talk about like you guys are just some fucking high and mighty pieces of shit because
Let me
you
look up
freaking sitting
Fraggle
there.
Rock.
You know what Ben 10 is.
You look up Fraggle Rock. Oh, it's the Muppet thing.
Yeah, we already talked about that.
Yeah,
We did.
I know what that is.
That
I
show
never
Yeah,
came
but
seen
you're
on
gonna
the
sit
air.
here and call me old and give me shit when you don't even know like fucking history.
Oh, Yeti, were you around for the fucking Romulus and Remus, dude?
Yeah.
That show came on the air
Still with the hood, dude?
in 1983.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't even born yet. And I still know about it.
My dad was 6 when that show came on the air.
Okay.
I mean, you know,
You ever heard
I
of a
was
guy
already-
named Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died before you were born. How is that an argument?
you mean Jim Henson? You pronounced it wrong.
That too. Actually, when were you guys born?
97.
98.
Yeah, he was dead before you guys were alive. Jim Henson
Damn.
died before you guys were living.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. There's
You know
also
who
a
Jim
very
Henson
big
is?
difference between music and television in that regard.
It's still some form of entertainment,
I mean, I'm aware of Citizen Kane.
right?
That was definitely before I was born.
I'm aware of movies that happened before my time. Absolutely, I'm
Right.
just not aware of all the movies that happened. Movies. And
You're
TV
not
shows
aware
that
of
happened.
all of the things
Exactly.
ever?
Yeah.
Dude, you really
Ridiculous.
call yourself a movie buff? Name every movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. You don't
All of them.
fucking, you don't even know. You don't
Like
say
Yeah,
we
you
were
don't know.
talking a couple episodes ago about Three Amigos that came out before I was born.
correct, but you don't know Fraggle Rock. Yeah, you're gonna sit here and give me shit about fucking Ben 10, which is probably some stupid fucking cartoon.
Oh, it was.
Well, yeah.
When did Ben 10
Wait,
come out?
Ben 10 was Ben 10 like a
2005.
spin-off of like Kim Possible or something?
No,
Was it a spin-off of anything?
it
I don't
was
think
its own
so.
show.
Was his character part of a different show beforehand or no? Just
No.
its own.
I don't think so. When are we getting Kim Probable? Like, when's that
That'd be
happening?
cool.
That would
It's
be pretty
enough.
cool. Kim, most likely.
Yeah, Ben 10 started in 2005. So Stubbs, you were already like 86, so it makes sense that you never saw it.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
2005, I was drinking heavily that year. So thank you.
Dude, me too.
I was drunk all year.
Actually, I think I was. That
Yeah.
was my 21st birthday.
Yeah, 2005 was a
I
bore
didn't-
for me. I was
I
pretty
didn't
much
start
drunk
drinking until I
24/7.
turned 21. Like, I didn't drink. I was a straight edge. I didn't drink at all.
Oh, what a fucking
How old was
nerd.
I?
And then,
Oh, was I
exactly.
2005,
And then I turned
8?
21 and I drank
I
a
was
lot.
drunk. See, I drank more before I turned 21. And then I
Kids,
turned
don't
21.
drink before you're 21.
Yeah, don't do that. And then
No, he didn't. He didn't. He's lying. He didn't do that.
I did though. And then and then I turned 21 and then it kind of like lost its appeal a little bit.
Well, yeah, because
See-
you were allowed to do it.
That
Yeah.
was kind of the way I feel about like going out and going to bars and shit. Like I hit an age like at like 27ish where I was just like sick of going out to bars. I'm just like, this is so annoying to deal with people. It's like,
Mhm.
like
I like bars, but just with a small group of friends. I don't really go to like.
right,
I never really gone to bars to meet new people.
right. Well, I don't necessarily
Nobody
like
does
that either.
that
It's just
anymore
I don't really
either.
do that. It's more. It was never really about that. If I was meeting up with people, it'd be one thing. But like, it's more along the lines of like I just don't want to deal with people I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's
That's fair.
especially
You're
because
old
when
and
alcohol's
crotchety, so I understand.
especially
Yeah,
when alcohol is involved, you get strangers being stupid and it's just dumb.
Never had any issues, really.
Mm.
I still enjoy it occasionally.
Mm.
I don't go to bars that often.
I don't go to bars that often either. And the only time
And when
I
I
really
do, it's like
do is
happy
if
hour.
I'm meeting. Yeah, I'm like meeting people at a bar or something like that. I don't know
If I'm, like-
anybody that goes to a bar to meet people though. That's not a thing that happens anymore.
If Kim and I are like out somewhere and we want to like dip in somewhere for a drink and like I don't have to drive, then
Yeah, dip it in.
we'll do that
Nice,
occasionally.
dude.
Yeah, dip in deep.
Yeti.
I
I
didn't
feel
know
like
you
people
like
still
to
meet
get
at bars.
wet.
I just don't think it's as common.
I don't feel like people go to bars anymore to meet people. I'm not saying people don't meet people at bars.
I think they do.
I think they do.
I don't think it's as common, but I think it's definitely still a thing.
I've never
What do
heard
you
of
base your friggin' findings on, dude?
Yeah, deep.
I have never heard personally of anybody in Stein and I's age range that goes to a bar to meet new people.
I have seen it happen many times.
By themselves?
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy. I've never heard of that.
Well, in your defense, in that argument, you're kind of correct. In the age of Snapchat, Tinder, and
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is
all
like
that stuff. It's
everything
like
is
there's no
common.
real need to do
Right
that
here.
anymore when you can just do everything from your phone.
If
However,
I did want,
I would say that some people may not necessarily go to meet people, but people do meet people, and I think that's your argument, right?
Oh,
It's not necessarily that
yeah.
they're going.
I'm
do
not
that.
saying that people don't meet people when they're out. I mean, Stein, you know, I'm a talkative guy when I go out places. So like I'll talk to people. If that sparks a friendship, sure, that's one thing. But I'm saying me driving to the bar up the street with the specific intention of meeting new people, that would never happen. And
I think it
people
also
are
depends. I think it also depends on where you are, because some places there's more of a social scene around it.
Right.
That's fair. And I know like obviously cities have like different demographics that frequent different places. So
Right.
like,
Yeah, like if
you
you're
have
in
a
Brooklyn,
bar next to a college campus, it's going to be mostly college kids. I feel like that's a little bit different.
right?
Right.
I mean, I've seen people go to bars to meet people, specifically to meet people around college campuses. It's definitely not as common as I'm sure it used to be, because now we have
definitely not.
Snapchat
Yeah.
and everything. But just anecdotally, if I were going to try to go out of my way to meet new people around me, I would probably try to meet people in a social setting, not online, just because.
No, I
camera
agree.
froze, Chief.
Also, your camera froze.
There, it's back.
Oh.
Now it's back.
No, it's back
It
now.
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think, was I just standing still, maybe?
No,
No. Like you were talking, your lips weren't moving. The whole screen was frozen.
But anyway,
Weird.
I agree with you in the sense that, you know, if I want to meet new people, I want to do it in a social setting and not online. I'm just saying that bars aren't the place to do that anymore. Like that kind of thing is like, in my head, it's like you join a sport or some kind of club in the area. Stuff like that. It's not like go to a bar and make new friends like that.
Right. Like I'd probably go to I would probably go to like a local like tabletop game place and start hanging out there.
Right.
Or I would maybe go to a bar for like a trivia night or something and start doing that regularly, because I feel like that could be kind of fun meeting people. But I feel like that's harder to meet people that way than just like
Because no one's talking
mingling.
amongst each other, because it's just one team versus team.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. But you could also just like sneak up behind somebody, start whispering in their ear, and hope that they're okay with that.
I would do
and
that.
They become your friend.
I've done that.
Yeah. In my head, it's like it would be like a local sporting thing, a sporting club, or like
Is that what you would do?
Club of some kind. Well, that would be my if I had the specific intention of meeting new local people, which I don't because people suck. That would be basically my method of going about it. I wouldn't go to a bar and try to hang out or anything like that. That just feels weird to me.
Speaking of that, have you ever click on the ads that you see randomly on sites about meeting local singles?
I put in the ones about meeting local craft singles.
Yeah, or like
What were you gonna say, Stein?
it's like, hey, like, it's sluts.
Nice, dude.
What were you saying, Stein?
I was saying, I don't get the whole people suck mentality. Like,
I do.
You've been to where I live. Can you honestly tell me that you would
I
want to hang
fucking
out with the
hate
majority
people,
of the
dude.
people here?
no, but I think people in general don't necessarily suck. I think there's a lot of people that suck.
I was generalizing the people in this area
No,
specifically.
I'm
where I live.
generalizing everyone that I don't know as people suck.
All of them, every single one.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
that's fair.
dude. I never run into whenever I run into strangers or have like a thing where I'm out in public. Hey Mochi, these people,
Oh, sorry.
I'm never running into an instance where the person isn't like a douche.
Oh, really? I have pleasant conversations with people all the
I
time.
almost never
me
have
too.
pleasant conversations with people. It's
That's
like,
strange.
dude, no.
Maybe you just give off that like RBF or something.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, but like it's. I mean, I try to be nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be rude.
Yeah, no,
and,
I
like,
got
friggin'
you.
be a douchebag to people because that's just not who I am. But it's like, it's just getting more prevalent. Just like people that just only give a shit about themselves, and it's just people just suck.
Let me ask you a question, and this is in no way meant to be a joke. I know it's going to sound like one.
Good. I hope it is.
Do you think that outlook is related at all to the questions you get about your arm?
Why would you ask that question? Kidding. Possibly.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't say 100%.
If I got stopped once a day by somebody and they were like, "What happened to your arm?" Like, I would hate people too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm
I would get
asking.
pretty pissed off about that.
Right. Well, I would say the more people I run into, it's either that or I'm dealing with fucking dumbasses in traffic. Like it's either the problem is like you're either driving like a dumbass or you're talking to me like a dumbass, and I don't want to. Hi, Mochi. And I want to deal with neither of you. So it's like everybody's stupid. Like it's just everybody feels like they're entitled to know what the fuck is going on at all times. Everybody has the burden of being way too curious about shit that has nothing to do with them, and it's annoying.
Maybe they're just being friendly.
I don't want them to be friendly. Fuck off.
Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I feel like I run into a lot of nice people, including in the area you're in, Alex. I mean, if anything, I say people are very friendly around there.
I run into nice people. What I don't run into is people that I would want to spend more time with. That is my issue with people in this area.
I generally don't think I let myself get to know people enough that I just run into randomly to do that.
Yeah.
But I think if I went out of my way to, I probably do run into a lot of people I'd be willing to hang out with.
Yeah, like I think that if I were to move to a new city, somewhere far away,
Like Boston?
if I were to move to Boston, well, I already have friends in Boston, but let's pretend they don't exist. Just for the purposes of this conversation.
I'm sorry. Before you finish that, Mochi just keeps like
I know.
going back and forth, and like
I don't know what she's doing.
her tail is just in the corner. It's just like doing this.
Yeah, he's doing a thing.
It's pretty fucking funny, dude. I'd rather deal with cats that I'm allergic to than people.
Oh.
Cats are fun because they're stupid.
Like I fully believe that if I were to move to, let's say, Boston, I don't think I would have issues making friends in the area, just because I know I'm comfortable enough to start conversations and have conversations with random people. And if I wanted to make friends, I know that I could join some sort of club or event or something like that to make those friends.
I feel like people in Boston aren't as willing to do that.
No, they're not.
Correct. No, they're not.
Bastard coated bastards with bastard filling.
What?
Say that one more time?
People in Boston are bastard coated bastards with bastard filling.
Bastard coded bastard.
Excluding the demographic of the location of Boston, excluding how the people in Boston are.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like personally, I wouldn't have an issue with doing something like
You
that.
say that now.
I do say that now, and it may be a very different story once I'm there, but I'm confident enough in my conversational abilities.
Yeah.
What about you, Stein? Could you move somewhere far away by yourself
Well,
and
I mean,
make
I would
new
live with
friends?
Kim.
Well,
But yeah, I think so.
yeah, your
like-
your situation is a little different because you would move with Kim.
I like to think I'm good at talking to people when I'm trying to talk to people. And I'm also good at ignoring everybody when I want to ignore everybody.
Mm. It's my
That's
favorite
important.
skill.
You gotta ignore
It's a
people.
good skill. Yeah. Well, the nice place about here is that it's socially acceptable to do both all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah,
which is pretty chill.
you look like you're trying to ask a question and can't find the words.
Yeah, you do.
I thought of a question and then I completely forgot it 3 seconds after I thought of the question.
Sure, was it 2.5 seconds?
Dude, it was that quick. I forgot it instantly after I thought of the question.
Not even like 2.75.
Are there certain types of people that you go out of your way to avoid?
People you would avoid talking to.
Yeah, like for me, it's like country music fans. Like
I was thinking that.
I was
like,
thinking that
Somebody
too.
with cowboy boots or a cowboy hat, I'm
right.
probably not
Like, that's-
talking to
that's
you.
what I'm.
If you're completely decked out in real tree, I'm really not interested.
Oh, dude.
Anybody?
Anything that says like it's like Sitka or like
Yep.
Bass
Yeah.
Pro Shops.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have a problem with that per se, like because a lot of people I know, especially up in the North Country up here, wear a lot of that stuff, and some of these people are my best friends. Don't get me wrong, but there are some people out there that, again, your identity is all of that, and if
Right.
it's like all you are.
Anybody
Yeah.
driving a lifted truck?
I fucking hate it.
Oh my god, dude. That pisses me off
The
so much.
only reason why you would even need to have, so in your area, I feel like it's a little different unless you're out in the sticks. Like if you're in the sticks of Pennsylvania or if you're in the sticks of New Hampshire or like, any place like in New Hampshire, there are places in New Hampshire where you need, like if you need to get somewhere, you have to have
Yeah.
a somewhat lifted suspension on a vehicle to get like down certain types of roads.
Right.
That is the necessity. If you're driving around Boston or you're driving around Philadelphia or New York in a lifted truck, you're a cunt.
I will say, I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually drive around Philly with a lifted truck.
I have seen it in Boston constantly.
Really?
It's fucking obnoxious, dude. These people, these frigging douchebags will go into fucking parking garages and get pissed that their truck is too tall to fit in the fucking parking garage. It's like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, dude. I feel like if you're going to be spending a lot of time somewhere like that, you like need a compact car.
Right.
I
Like,
mean,
what are
you've
you
seen
driving
the
this fucking thing in the city for?
Right, and like you've seen the size of the parking spaces in the garages in Boston. It's like
right,
you can,
dude.
like my Mazda 3 can barely fit in those.
Right.
Yeah. What else? Similar. Anybody, and to preface this whole conversation, if we meet someone and they're a really cool dude and they happen to be wearing these things or have or own these things, that's one thing. But this is just first impression. I'm not talking to you. Anybody driving a pickup truck with like any kind of flag or symbol painted over the back window? Absolutely not. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, like the Punisher.
Yeah.
That's a. I feel like pickup truck with Punisher logo just screams off-duty cop.
I think it screams something else.
What do you think it screams?
I mean, I think it just screams douchebag. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's, I mean, ultimately, but it's like at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just don't get, I don't know, man. I just don't get a lot of putting a bunch of shit all over your car, to regardless of what you believe.
Speaking of
Yeah, I
that,
don't-
anybody with more than 4 bumper stickers?
Fuck
Really?
off.
Yep.
Dude, I don't want to fucking coexist. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that brings me to my next point. People I try to avoid.
I don't think we can include that.
No, we
Sure we
can't.
can.
Please no.
Really, all
Yeah, most of
Oh,
anybody
God.
that has a foreign accent.
yeah, it's like this is America. We
It's
speak
like,
American.
bro, speak American like
Yeah,
the rest of
dude.
us.
Yeah, like everybody else on the planet.
I can't say that. Never mind.
What? We're fucking bleeping half of this shit out anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Fuck
I fucking
those
hate 'em.
one, dude.
Dude, when I heard that fucking story about
Dude, well, I saw when
the
I saw the
synagogue-
video of those Hasidic Jewish dudes coming out of the vents in fucking New York City, I was, dude, my mind exploded.
I was like, what fucking timeline is this?
Right.
There's actually Jews living under the ground in New York in tunnels?
There are. It's crazy. This should be a conspiracy theory, dude, but it's real.
I know. It's like,
Oh,
you guys really aren't doing yourselves a lot of favors here. It's already enough
do you ever think they
conspiracy
get their
theories
curls caught in the vents when they're coming out?
It's gotta happen at least once, dude.
At least, dude.
uh,
They find a new hole. They're just like Mazel Tov, you know?
Neil Ozeltov.
Oh, my
I'm trying to
God.
think what people like. There's definitely types of people that I try to avoid.
Anyone that's talking in public on their speakerphone like this.
yep.
Oh, dude.
Anyone in public that is talking on the phone and having a phone conversation like this on speakerphone in public.
Well, if they have like a JBL speaker in their backpack that they're playing.
Bro, dude,
That's
no one
the
wants to
worst.
hear your fucking Lil Yachty, dude.
If I'm on the phone with somebody and I walk into like a store or
I
something,
hang up and then call back when I leave.
I'll like hush toned the whole time, like, yeah.
Yep.
And then Stein will be like, what did you just say? I could barely hear you. And I'll be like, I'm in the store, sorry.
No, I hang up.
Yeah, I do
When
that
I
too.
go in stores, when I go do things, I hang up and then I call them back when I'm either back in my car or have free time.
Yeah.
Because I can't
Usually I
stand
do
that.
that. Usually I do that now. Sometimes I'll stay on the phone, but again, like quietly, but then I'll find that I've just walked down the same aisle 15 times because I've been too focused on the phone call and not what
Right.
I was looking for in the store. And then I'm like, I
Right.
gotta hang up. This isn't working.
When you guys take phone calls, do you guys sit still or do you pace and walk around?
Oh, I move.
I'm a pacer. Same.
I move.
My
I can't.
family hates
Even
it.
in work meetings, I'll walk up and down the aisle
Yep.
in my office.
Same. Yep.
It depends for me. Usually I think I'm just gonna sit somewhere.
Yeah, I need to
Sometimes
walk
I-
when I need to think. So I need to walk around and think when I'm having conversations.
Yeah.
So I pace back and forth between rooms and like when I take client phone calls, like for like for weddings and stuff like that, I'm walking between
Mhm.
all the rooms in my house because they're asking questions and I need to think. So I have to walk.
Yeah.
Like, hold on a second. Let me go in the bathroom real quick so I can think a little bit harder.
Just hear
Here's
water start
an
running,
interesting
hear pissing.
confession.
actively pissing.
I have actually taken a client phone call whilst shitting before.
That's incredible, dude.
When I needed to
would do that.
use the bidet and then flush, I muted it and then did it and then unmuted it and continued the conversation.
Incredible. I would do that. That's pretty good. It's like they don't have to know.
It was
Even
fucking
if you forgot to mute.
What was that
Like-
sound? It sounded like ripping paper. Nothing.
Oh, sorry. That's just my skin.
Sorry, that's my Charmin Ultra Soft.
I'm running the
Mother,
shredder in the
that's
background. Hang on, I gotta force it down.
I'm crowning.
You just hear, oh, I can't do it.
Oh,
I can't. It's not working right now.
you know that worked. That picked up.
There it is.
I think that's the one that didn't go through, but we heard the others.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
That was it.
I was like, it's not working right now. What the fuck?
Hate when my shit's not working.
Tell me about it. All right. Am I the asshole for thinking about divorcing my wife after she drunkenly exposed me to our group of friends? Guys, I literally know what to do. I literally don't know what to do after this weekend. Posting from a burner account since I am connected with a lot of friends and family on my account. The issue here happened Saturday night. We had our friend group over. There are six of us couples in there, and we are hosting at our house. The night was progressing pretty normal. We had done dinner and were just hanging on the couches chatting. Everyone had been drinking over the course of the evening, so we were all pretty comfy. My wife, Amy, all names are fake here, was talking with one of the other girls about my new job. I recently got a promotion that comes with a nice raise. The downside is that I have to travel a decent amount, up to 2 weeks a month, but only 3 to 4 days at a time at most. We were excited for, excuse me, we were excited for the changes the extra income will provide and how it will change our future. So the travel was something we agreed to being worth it. As they were chatting, her friend Pamela was talking about how they make it work since her husband also travels for work a lot. The conversation was actually quite helpful, honestly, in a lot of ways, and there were some good ideas in there. That is, until it happened. Heidi jokingly said, and be sure to order some sex toys that are the same size as him so you can still have sex with him while he's gone. Now, she was giggling, just making light of the fact that I would be gone and that the biggest challenge they had was the interruption to their sex life. No harm in this, right? That is until my wife says, I don't think they make them that tiny. Guys, I went totally pale. Everyone stopped talking and you could just feel the awkwardness in the room. I think she realized what she had said because she tried to backpedal. But the damage was done. I just stared at her in disbelief. She just kept trying to backpedal and saying, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. I just stood up and walked out. I didn't know what to say or do. I headed over to a buddy's house. I was sober. I don't drink. I didn't tell him the story, just that we had an argument, but I feel so violated by Amy. Now, the backstory here, what she said is most likely true. I'm not in doubt at all. I have known this my whole life, basically. Any guy can back me up when I say we are all conscious of our size. I'm just 3 inches hard, and I have always been super insecure about it. But our sex life also was never lacking because I made up for it in other ways in the bedroom. And she had never lacked in the orgasm department. We just get there other ways sometimes. Now, here is where I felt like I want a divorce. I feel so violated. I feel like I can never see my friends again. I feel like all they will be thinking about when I'm around is her comment and how tiny is it really? But my is it supposed to be aha? It's like, but my
it's asshole.
Oh, it's asshole feeling. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've been drinking, apparently.
I feel like
That's what I'm like, what? Oh, asshole. Because it's capitalized.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
I'm a fucking idiot. Now, okay. So I feel, but my asshole feeling comes in because I also have known for a long time that it is small. So I steered into the skis, I guess you could say, and am more submissive in the bedroom and enjoyed it when she pokes fun at it in the bed. Oh, Jesus. She pokes fun at it in the bedroom. But that was just us. But I feel so violated with it being now public knowledge. But I also may have made my bed here by being okay with the dirty talk. I don't know. And for those wondering, yes, she has called and texted a ton yesterday apologizing for outing me, but I told her I needed space for a bit. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll read the replies. I just needed to vent this somewhere. And I have no one to talk about it to. My buddy I'm staying with just thinks we had a fight. I feel so lost. I feel like an asshole, but just don't know if I can trust her again or feel secure enough to see any of them again.
There's a lot to unpack here.
I feel like that would have been a really easy thing to play off as just a joke with no meaning behind it.
I agree.
Yeah.
That being said, I shouldn't have said that.
That being said, 2 things here. Number 1, you're drinking. Well, he isn't.
Wait,
She is.
But she is.
Yeah.
It's easy to play off, but I want to know exactly what she said when she was backpedaling. Because if she
Yeah.
was saying, I'm so sorry, instead of like, guys, I'm just fucking kidding. He's fine. Like,
Yeah, then it's like, oh,
but you
there's
could
truth to
tell
this.
by the way he says it. And again, I don't know if this is right or not, but you can kind of tell by the way he says it that she meant it because she had been drinking. So she's being truthful. Because you're more honest when you're drunk because the inhibitions are lowered. So, and the another problem with this too is when you're the only sober person in the room, you get real annoyed and upset real easy because everybody else is being drunk.
Goofy. Yeah.
Everybody else being drunk, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like,
I don't think he's an asshole. I don't think he's being an asshole
No,
for wanting
I don't
that.
think he's an asshole
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, she basically just like aired out his biggest insecurity
Right.
in
Also,
front
I mean,
of all of his friends.
Right. That's
I mean, tough
awful.
fucking break, dude.
That's awful.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's an asshole.
No.
No, I don't think so either.
That's
I
like
feel
him-
bad
that's
for the
like
guy
him saying-
regardless of this.
Like because here's the thing. Let's say the tables are turned, right? And she doesn't drink, and all of a sudden she's talking about a friggin' loose, friggin' sloppy sleeve of wizard vagina with fucking looks like you could get something from Arby's, you know,
Yeah,
out of
fucking
it,
mega
sort
clit
of
over
thing.
here.
Some extra friggin' cheese and waffle fries on the side.
Mega clit.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. It looks like a fucking, yeah, exactly, Stein. It looks like a friggin' fishing bobber. Just fucking, just fucking sitting there on the hood,
Oh yeah.
unhooded. But but like you think about it this way, because and this is kind of the double standard that can happen with women versus dudes. Like in relationships like this, it's like, you see that like if the roles were reversed, you know everybody would be on her side. Like, oh, you need to get rid of him, you need to divorce him, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like in this particular sense, I'm obviously, you know, you're like, dude, like that's fucked. Even if it wasn't penis size, even if his biggest insecurity was the fact that he's got like a third nipple or something, like whatever the fuck ever it may be, like he's got a huge nose or like one nipple's bigger than the other or so, you know. Whatever that may be, and like you're gonna like your wife, your significant other, the person you were supposed to be spending the rest of your life with, the person you trust the most in this world, now drunkenly reveals your biggest insecurity.
Yeah.
The thing that you hate yourself the most for, to a group of your friends.
Yeah. I would be pretty upset as well.
Like that is unforgivable to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I'm never going to see you in the same light ever again because I can no longer trust you. Period.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So
yeah,
I don't think he's an asshole. I think she's an asshole.
And even if
alcohol or not,
even if you can accept the fact that she was drunk off her rocker,
right?
I still, even if I'm not upset with you, I still don't think I would be able to trust from now on because you just revealed my insecurities after a little bit of alcohol. You know what I mean?
Right. So
there's a certain level of trust that has to be there. Otherwise, it's just not going to work.
Yep.
I was just sitting here trying to think what my biggest insecurity is, and I have no idea.
The fact that your head is a square.
I am
it
not
is the
insecure about
most
that.
square head I've ever seen.
I have seen squarer heads.
I have too. I'm just kidding.
I also am not.
Steve from Stranger Things has probably the squarest head I've ever seen on any human being.
He is a pretty goddamn square head.
Yep.
Joe Keery.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, I mean, it doesn't. I'm just. Stein, just imagine for a second. I don't remember if you've ever said your partner's name, but you told your partner something in confidence, your deepest insecurity, whatever that may be. And then she then revealed it to all of us.
Oh yeah, that'd be a huge problem.
Right. Like, even if you weren't upset, even if for some reason, whether she was drunk or whatever, you weren't directly upset with her, that trust to me would just no longer be there.
Right.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't know what it is though.
That's a brutal.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Just under
I feel
3
that.
inches hard. Goddamn.
That's rough.
That is rough.
I'm sorry, dude. Whoever you are, that's
Yeah.
that's rough, dude.
Micropene. Hate to see it.
Oh, I bet he drives a lifted truck.
I bet he does, dude. I bet he
Yeah,
does.
If you do, I'm not sorry anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, me too.
depends.
No sorrow from me.
No, the problem is I don't think this guy has a lifted truck. And my conclusion to that comes from the fact that he's telling us this story, which means he's fairly sensitive about it. A dude with a lifted truck is going to pretend like it's huge.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
He's not going to react like this.
You're right.
This is a Prius driver.
Also,
I was going to say Miata.
Miata's
I
a
don't know
close
about Miata.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
really?
Yep.
Is that a small dickmobile?
Oh, yeah.
Miatas?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we still thought of
Hardcore.
it as a large dickmobile because you don't feel any need to compensate.
That's a great point, too.
I was just got small dick vibes from anybody.
Yeah,
Like I
same.
could see,
Miatas.
I could see Terry Crews driving a Miata.
I can't.
No.
I can see Terry Crews driving like a friggin' Mustang with the friggin' top down,
Yeah.
like a
That's fair.
hardcore, like old school Mustang.
Mhm.
Not like the new ones that are stupid, but like a 67 Mustang.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess.
Like Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds or something like that.
But I'm just saying, if he did decide to drive a Miata, he would be able to pull it off.
I mean, he'd be the one of the only people that can do it. Him and
He can
probably
pull a smart
Jason
car, too.
Momoa. Like,
Yeah.
All right. Do one of you guys want to do the outro?
no, thank you. Thank you for asking, though.
Stein?
good.
You did the
Yeah, you
intro,
did- you
so
got
you
this,
should
dude.
do the outro.
Yeah.
All right,
You got
well-
the outro.
Thanks for watching episode, I think we said it was 8
8.
of the Ridiculous Minds podcast, season 3. This is Stein,
Mhm.
me, Rescos, and Stubs.
Yep.
And leave a like, comment, subscribe, leave a message on the Google Voice numbers in the bio or description.
Mhm.
That's it. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Okay, love you.
Bye.
Bye. Don't
See you
forget to
later.
leave some dreidels by the event openings in New York City. Okay, love you. Bye.
Yeah, do that.
Do 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 do. You know what, dude?
You know what, dude?
You know what, dude? You should drink more water, bro. Get fucked up like the rest of us.
I could make a drink.
You
What could I
could.
make?
You also shut the fuck up.
No. Right. Fuck up. I could, dude. I'm not going to though.